Hello and welcome to another video in a community that believes weird is wonderful and magic is real. And you guys, I got me a very special monster. Let me show you. Let me show you the monster that I got. I got me a Labubu. Look at my Labubu. She's certainly floofy. Are you excited? Are you so excited for the Labubus? It's no Labubu. This is the Labubu. Look at it. Look at its foofy face. Oh my God. He's so excited. We've been out all day. I picked me up a Labubu at the store today, didn't I? Yes. Oh, we're going to stay. Okay. You can't see her, but OMG, you guys. What is the phrase I was going to say from Legally Blonde? Oh my God, you guys, what have we done? I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He did it. But I did jump on the craze here. I'm not a person that jumps on any kind of bandwagons. Just the kitty wagons. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm excited, okay? I mean, we haven't been very aware. I was going to say if you've lived under a rock, you would know about this. And apparently I have lived under a rock for quite some time. And several months back, maybe, we learned about Labubus. We learned about them. And then I was like, but look at their stupid little faces. Well, hers, I should say. And I fell in love. And then I found out they're really hard to get, okay? But we done got them. And not only did we get one Labubu right here. Can you stay? It's on her back. I got 2 sets of Labubus. Proper Labubus, straight from Popmart. We have the exciting Macaron. I always say it wrong. Macaron. And the Have a Seat. So this would be like volume 1 and volume 2, and it's an entire set. OMG, let's get going and open up all of this crazy cuteness. Lumos. There's a part of me that almost wishes I didn't get into this, or even Popmart in general. We've really dove real hard into Popmart. I have a number of things to show you. Not in this video, but I have a number of things to show you in this video. So what I'm going to start with is actually what I picked up today. And were all of these pop now? No, because not pop. Were all of these are all pickup. Okay. So what we have learned, if you are also trying to get your paws on a Labubu, okay, like me, and we have learned, obviously, there are a number of resellers out there, and I will not be supporting them resellers. I don't plan to, at least. I'm hoping at some point they bring them into the stores, but with Popmart, so there are basically 3 different ways that you can get, as far as direct from Popmart. There's some other places that sell authentic Popmarty things, and there's ways to look into it. I'm not the experty of experts, so I'm not going to get into that. But basically, there's a regular drop. There is a store pickup. So if you're lucky enough to have a Popmart near you, you could do that. And then there's Pop Now. And Pop Now is basically like going through boxes and getting an individual one or multiple individual ones and learning what you got. But those are the 3 options. As far as how we acquired Labubus, because they are hard, because there are a lot of bots set up, it's really unfortunate, and I wish they would change it so that it's more challenging or almost impossible for people to set up bots, resellers to set up bots. He got all of these by lurking Popmart and doing store pickup. But by doing store pickup, we have to go next day. And so that we did. So let's get going because we have a lot to unbox. The first one that I have, I will say, is not one I particularly wanted, and I'll explain why, but I did. So it is the Wings of Fortune Labubu, and also I'm not going to get into the history of what is Labubu. Again, not the experty of experts. I liked the evil cuteness about her, okay? And there's another character, or at least a couple others in the monsters realm that I like too. I've just become addicted to a number of Popmart things in general, but I love the Labubus. So let's open it up. Like I said, don't need to worry about authenticity. We got this direct from Popmart, walked in the store today and got this one. So like I said, this one is called the Wings of Fortune. I think, is it supposed to be like a little angel? Yeah? I'm not sure. This is my first time touching a Labubu. This one's quite soft. So by the look of it online, the hair red, I don't know, just a little bit rough, not soft. So as you could tell, this one is purple. It is purple and it's giving angel vibes. I don't know if it's supposed to be, But here is the back. It's like a gold bow. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Do you have any idea? A musical instrument? A peanut? I don't know. But I know every generation of Labubu has differences from the previous ones. This is really soft. So the face on the Labubus are vinyl. So they're like a hard plastic. And this one has purple eyes, a little yellow nose. The ears on the inside are yellow. My cat's wiping her face on me. Then the little toesies. Look at the little toesies. They're yellow. I believe the head, I thought I heard the head turns. I don't think I want to do that. I heard the head turns like all the way around. Maybe on the other ones, yeah. And then it comes with a keychain, because the other reason I like Labubus, at least all of them so far, the plush ones, come on keychains, is I have become addicted to purse pals. Or just decorating your purse. We'll get into that in a video. I have a few things to show you, but I like this one. I wasn't sure at first. I didn't like it at first because I don't like the outfit at all. At all. Like, it's just kind of like gaudy to me. But there's a whole world out there of dressing up your Labubus. And if you haven't seen how I play around with my Build-A-Bear, Barry Potter, excuse me. The audacity. Don't block the light, please. I literally have a chest for him stuffed with clothes. So I very much enjoy it. And there are people out there that make clothes. So I think there's just like one Labubu, right? What is that? The one with the crown? The one called Checkmate. So these are my first ones. So I don't have any of these other ones. The crown is attached. So everything else, as far as I know, Labubu-wise, the clothing is detachable. We could take it off, so she's just a purpley business underneath. And I thought, now, we could just work with what we have, and maybe we do. Or we could do a little customization. I kind of want to get into customization. And like paint the nose like orange, and maybe figure out how to make this thread orange and the toes orange. And then you've got a very Halloween-y purpley orange, and then get a little like pumpkin-y outfit or something. I think that'd be super cute. So there is my first Labubu. OMG, that outfit's coming off right away. You're gonna be a naked Labubu. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Obviously, haven't gotten my hands on Volume 3, which is big into energy. I do want it. I also want the secret. All right, so we are going to go in order of when they came out. And the first one that came out is Exciting Macaron. Macaron. Haven't had a Macaron in a long time. And before Big Into Energy, the new one came out, this was probably my favorite because the color palette outside of the green one. So actually, let me show you the options. Here are the options that we are going to get, hopefully, or hopefully not, because each of these gets the option of a secret. What is the chance of the secret in this one? These are 1 in 6, so theoretically, possibly all of them. It's right here, 1 in 72 for the secret. I do not remember what that one looks like, but I want it. I like all of them. I will say yellow is not my favorite color. So that's a little low. And then the green one, because it's a bright green. I would prefer darker green. Otherwise, really like everything else. But I've seen people, I've watched so many people unbox the same daggone thing. Like, that's how excited I am. And I've seen a number of people like unbox and, like they like things more than they thought they would color-wise. Oh, it's a dark brown one. Yeah, I need it. All right, we need that. We need the dark brown one. Okay, let's open it up. Oh my God, let's go. So here is box 1. I'll just give you a quick overview and then we're getting into these. These are really light. Look at how cute. And then I know there's something about like you could scan that business in. We've done it at some places that are like in the middle of the mall and they are not legit. They'll take you to like a weird popmart situation. All right, there's our options. What is the one you want the most or that you think you'll like the most? Yeah, I like toffee and sesame bean. And then as far as the colors, I'd say lychee berry. I think that one's going to be cute. Okay, what do we got? We're going to get that satisfying pull. I am not going to look at the card. I don't know where those things are placed. And I'm not going to look through the holes. But here's what the bag looks like. Oh my God. Are you looking? What did we get? Oh, that's the light one. Is that, Oh, you're so cute. Oh, you got some crooked feet here, ma'am. What's going on? Oh, very soft. The arms are like, what is happening? So I need to learn. I need to play with my monster. What is the color we got? Is this sesame something?
Soy milk.
Oh, soy milk. Yeah. Soy milk. So here's the card. Let's get the boring part out of the way. Actually, it's kind of cute. And then here is soy milk. So I know there's some things like that can be a little finicky, like the ears and stuff. When I first saw Macaron, because I've heard that they've kind of evolved where it wasn't as soft at the start, and then the more they made, they are softer. I do feel like the head is a little bit turned. Oh, it does. It does turn all the way around. That is wild. Okay. Are all the arms like that? I don't think what's going on here. There is our little soy milk. I like the neutral colors because there's just like a lot you can do with them. So cute. Look at the little teeth. And then the little hooky business. I believe they're all like a similar color. We have a lot to go through, so I don't want to like stick around too long, but it's my first one. So cute. And I know you can like shine a light. We're not going to do that right now, but this one. What are we going to get? Box 2. Oh, oh, we got the little, is this toffee? Oh, it would say it on there. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. I'm so new to this. Toffee. We have toffee. Yeah, I think all the neutral ones are going to be my favorites, the browns. This one, okay, so it wasn't just me. So here is toffee. How stinking cute. So soft. It looks like the thing maybe is the same. I don't know. But like, look at the arms. They seem like normal arms. What's going on with these arms? Do you know what I'm saying? Could I just like give them a good tug? I don't think so. Hey, you know what? It's the monsters. I feel like that's where it's more acceptable. This is probably going to end up being one of my favorite anyways. So there we are. That was box 2. Box 3. Let's go. Do you want the card? Is it the secret? I can kind of see a reflection. Is this pink? It is pink. It's the lychee. Lychee berry. Oh, it's so cute. It's so soft. Yeah, I like this one. You guys know I'm not like big into color. So here is lychee berry. I don't even know. Have I had lychees? And then moving the tag out of the way, here's our little lychee berry Labubu. I also just love saying the word Labubu. Look at that little face. I really like this one. This one also looks quite normal. Still, don't know what's going on with the arms on that one. And then there's the back. So it does look like it's the same tag on all of them. A nice little pudge on that one. Very cute. And then if you notice the if you're not like me and you haven't watched like 10 million people open the same thing, the nose is painted kind of like the ears in a similar color, but not the same. So, you know, a brown, whereas this one is a pink color and then the ears are pink. Oh my God, I got me a Labubu's. Okay, box 4 of the exciting Macaron. I'm excited. I would like a Macaron. They're just not really vegan. The ones, or I haven't found one. Okay, what's left? Manifest, dark brown. I can't see, that was not a smooth pull. Oh God. Oh, I don't mind this one. I like the color. Yeah, I like the color. So we have sea salt coconut. Also, these are just making me hungry. I feel like I always want to just breeze through videos, but I just want to soak it up. Like, this took a lot of going back. Like, how many times you went back again and again to get these things, and going out next day to do store pickup. So apologies for anybody who doesn't have a Pop Mart near you. It is what it is. We didn't have a Pop Mart near us until it arrived, but really cute. So it's got like a darker blue ear, and then look at that little nose. I say it. Labubu is a she. And then, oh, and then the arms, I forgot the arms are bendable. So now she's ready for a nice little hug. So they could just, you know, go backwards or forward. And then the legs are not. And then, yeah, the head turns all the way around. I'm not going to do that again. It makes me nervous. It's also just creepy. I love the eyes. I've watched some people like customize these and remove the eyes. It's pretty cool. Okay, we only have 2 left for this box to get a secret. What is left? We have green grape, so the one I'm not particularly thrilled with. And then, is it sesame bean? I think green grape and sesame bean. Let's hope no green grape and secret. What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I think we have, what was it? Sesame bean? So we got sesame bean. I feel like the colors, like on the card, they don't quite match, which I almost like. And I do really like this color. I mean, this is very much me. This might be my top neutral color because it's going to go, obviously, like really well with what I wear. So there is, what did I say? Sesame bean? Sesame bean. Sesame beans are gray? Like gray blue? I don't know that I've ever seen a sesame bean. Look at that sweet little face. We don't have any weird arms. They do move. And then it's like a little grayish blue. Actually, it matches the room quite well. And then our little ears. And I haven't really been showing the toes, but there are the toes. On these ones, they are not painted. That is one thing people will do when they customize is paint the toes. But, and also for those of you, before I open this last one, that is so totally going to be the secret. If you know of any good shops, like on Etsy or whatever, where people make their own Labubu outfits, do let me know in the comments down below. Okay, manifest, secret. Oh boy. I almost want to peek through the holes because the secret is going to be a very different color from this one. It is the green one, but hold on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I've seen this with people's. I like it. I like it much more in person. Like it's like a really lime green on the card and on the outside, but it's more of like a earthy green. I feel like it's still a pastel color, but I prefer the color. I'm down with it. I think it could fit into a lot of seasons because you know I'm going to be hanging. I will say, okay, I'm probably not going to hang any of these on my bag. I want extras. I particularly want the jack-o'-lantern one, and I want 2 of them. One to display and one to be on my bag. But I'll probably end up, like, this is the sort of series that I'm fine with having a dupe because I can customize it, I can experiment with it, I can put it on my bag and not worry about, like, something happening to it as long as nobody steals it. All right, that is everything in these exciting macaron. We did not get the secret, but now we are gonna open the Have a Seat. So here is the Have a Seat. Actually, I'll just open it and show you a box. Look at these cuties. So what are our options? Also just like, can we get, I don't know, little bits? Like maybe Popmart will come out with, well, maybe they'll come out with clothing too, but also like little accessories. We can like, you know, set them up, create a little scene. So the options we get are right here. These are a lot lighter and more pastel-y outside of like this one really stands out to me. And then they are different in the eyes, whether they're opened or closed, but they are all seated, hence the Have a Seat. So of these, what is the one? Now I expect the colors to be not quite the same. Okay, I'm just guessing which one I'll probably like the most. You'd think Baba because it is like a neutral color. I'm gonna go,
Secret again.
Which color is the secret? This one is some kind of brown? Well, yeah, I'm gonna go secret. Okay, we have 6 boxes to get a secret. Box 1. This is not as smooth. All right, sir, you take a look and make a face over there. Before I tear into it, this is the Have a Seat bag. So cute. We got a nice little tear. I actually won't really know if we got the secret. I don't think this one is. Oh, so soft. Very interesting. They do give a different vibe there. All right, the card. Oh, these cards are different. So we got, a little hard to show, Baba. So Baba is like a, what color would you say? Sand? Yeah, like a sand color. So here is Baba. I think the closest would be maybe that one. So it's got like a little more of a yellowy color. Baba is very happy. So this one has its eyes open. The other thing people will point out, also the softness. So just comparing really quick before we blaze into the rest of these. The texture on Exciting Macaroon is a little different. It's kind of like, I don't know if coily is the right word, like coiled like a little bit, but really soft still. This one is a little more of like a traditional like stuffed animal fluffiness, but still also soft. And I know a lot of people will point out the ears because they all come in different varieties, like this one here where they're like really close. I'm not actually, I actually kind of prefer that one. This one's just straight up. I don't mind it. I'm not too picky. It was the arms on the one. I could do without, but there is our first have a seat. I don't think the nails are painted or anything. Are they painted on any of them, or am I just so used to seeing people like customize them? I don't know. Oh yeah, the like kind of special ones. She's really soft. And then on this one, the little hook actually matches the color of this Labubu. So cute. Do you sit up? When I lean you against something. Okay, box 2. It's quite satisfying. Oh, big and into energy does. Big into energy. I want that one so bad. I was hoping to get like all 3 to unbox for you guys. All right, box 2 of Have a Seat. This is the lighter color. What color is this? What kind is this? What's the name? QQ. So we got QQ. There we go. How would I describe this color? Again, very pastel-y. And then we have the matching bit right there. But here is QQ. So QQ is like a really, really light pastel green. And then the eyes, I really like the eyes on this one. So on the Exciting Macaron, I feel like what I like about the Exciting Macaron is it feels like more versatility, in my opinion. The eyes are all open. They're all standard eyes. Like nothing about the eye is different. Whereas these, they kind of played around a little bit more. They're seated, so they're more displayable. Whereas these are more of like a purse. This is why I need all of them, okay? But this one, her eyes are open. And they're so cute. They're like a little blue color. And then the ears are matching. And there's our little backside of our little Labubu. That is our second one. So we got 2 with their eyes open. Okay. Box 3. It's very satisfying. I really like me a blind box, if you can't tell. You want to give me a facial expression? What is left? I think the yellow is going to be my least favorite. It's yellow. I had that feeling. I just had that feeling. But again, yeah, it is probably my least favorite. It's still not, so we got CC. It's still not like the same color. Like this is really bright. This is a lot lighter. Very like sunny. Very happy, but the eyes are closed on this one. So really, really light yellow, so soft. And like I said, I don't think I said the whole thing is a plush. It's just like the rest of it is vinyl. So people will cover that situation when they are customizing it. And I've seen some really cool customized ones. There's the back side, and then we have like a matching little keychain. We're halfway through. Box 4. We're manifesting. Wait, which one's this? Oh, see, it's like a different color than I thought. It looks blue in the image, but this is more of a gray. We got Hee. Appreciate the names. I think I prefer the names on their Exciting Macaron, but they're very cute. So this is what Hee looks like, which is almost like this one, I feel like, but like a really light shade and a little bit more leaning gray. A little less blue in there, even though gray has blue. Closed eyes, little hands that go out. And then, yeah, just sits. There's no like beads in the butt or anything. And one thing I have learned is Labubus have 9 teeth only. And then, do they come painted or is it custom that people will paint the teeth? I think there's some, like the individual ones where they are, like a tooth is painted.
Big into energy.
Big into energy.
Where...
All right. Box 5. Also didn't look at what is the ratio for the secret on this. You know? Doesn't say. 1 in 72, so it's the same as the other one. Okay. It is of the pink variety. Oh, cute. What is her name?
Dada.
I thought you said Gaga for a second. We have Dada. So Dada is, and this is what I mean by like they did different with the eyes on the Have a Seat. Dada has little hearts in her eyes. She's very happy about it. And she's like a peachy color, I guess we would say. Very, very soft. She's not very squishy. These are not very squishy, which maybe is for the best if you are going to like hang them on your purse and stuff. I think they'll last longer. And then we got, like I said, the matching situation here. And I didn't open one, but it does just... Okay, there we go. I'll get used to this. I'm a newbie. I'm a noob, you guys. So there's Dada. One final shot at the secret and the final box. What have we got? Not looking. Sir. So I know there's the purple one. Well, we did not get the secret, but purple, like out of colors, purple's one of my favorite colors, I would say. And what is her name? We have ZZ. So ZZ is a very light, ZZ's stuffing is coming out. Okay. We don't need that. Is there like a hole in you? What is going on here? ZZ is like a light pastel-y purple color. And she looks real sleepy. I like the little eyebrows there. I don't know why I want to like touch the face. And then the nose isn't, that's the other thing that's different. It's not, actually almost all of them are like an orangey color. It's not matching in color. So it just seems like with each series that they do, they're experimenting with something different, which is what you want for, you know, when you get hooked on these things. And it's not the only one from PopMart we're getting hooked on here, but that is our last one. Not only did I get me a Labubu, I got me, what is this? 12, 13 Labubus. Was that my math? We mathed it. 13 Labubus. Do I want more? Yes. I also want a Zamomo. I want the pumpkin one. Really most of them, especially when you can customize them. I feel like out of the two sets, my favorite set would have to be the Exciting Macaron because I just can see those hanging off my bag a lot easier. They're more neutral. They are still really soft. Their eyes are open. I don't hate the eyes closed, actually. I think those would be nice to display. But yeah. And then favorite Labubu altogether. Oh, that's hard to pick. The one I would want a dupe of is probably going to be the gray one because it'll just fit with my outfits. I don't mind the blue either. Really like the lychee berry. So cute. What is your favorite one? The gray one? Okay, we are both saying the gray. So if I can get my paws on like multiple dupes of this one, which was this? I don't know. Then that's what I want. But you tell me in the comments down below, do you have yourself a Labubu? Was this a mistake? And what was your favorite in all of these boxes or the two boxes or her? Let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, what am I saying? Be weird. Until next time, my magical friends, remember to love what you love with everything you have and keep making magic, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.